Hi, my name is Sade, and I am doing my environmental autobiography on Union Square Park. Union Square Park is surrounded by 5 streets: 14th Street, 15th Street, 17th Street, 18th Street, and 19th Street. It starts off thick in the front where the steps are and the George Washington statue is, and gets narrower as you go towards uptown, towards 19th Street. There are 3 big things inside the park, which is the big lawn, which is not a big lawn, but it's a big enough lawn for the park. The playground for children is very tiny, and there's a lot of seating areas surrounding the park. The Union Square Park also has 3 major statues: Lincoln, Gandhi, and, as I said, George Washington, which is in the front. Gandhi is on the side to the front, going towards downtown, and Lincoln is by the playground. I didn't really get the playground too much because filming people's children is kind of awkward, but the space is for artists, queer, and just anybody who feels othered, and this is why the space is important. The space has always been that. It's always held the otherness for people as a safe space. It's always been there fighting for fighting against injustice and fighting for justice. It's always been there for arts and small businesses and women empowerment and Black Lives Matter. I've never gone to 14th Street. As you can see, even through COVID, there's always someone selling their art, selling products, incense, everything. There's normally a farmer's market. I think it has slowly stopped because of Whole Foods being across the street. However, I've been going to that farmer's market since I was a child. My grandma used to take me there. It's very much, I feel accepted and at home in this area. This area, I feel like, will never change as being queer. That is my hypothesis. You can find a man boxing. You can always see people selling their art. By the steps, people normally express themselves, or they have debates, or they have rallies, or they have protests, or they have performances like dance and kickboxing and skateboarding. It's just everything. It's a mosh posh of a whole bunch of different worlds coming together, and it definitely has opened my eyes. And the performances here are like acceptance and just being able to create new things from seeing a plethora of things and deciding which part of those things you're going to take to form who you are, and then you become this unique being that passes it forward to other people. Why I love 14th Street is because there are so many trains that get you here. All these trains doesn't even count how many other trains can also get you here. This is the meetup point for my friends and I when we were younger, because even if you lived in Brooklyn, the Bronx, or Queens, you can always get to 14th Street. Because like further down 14th Street, there's the D train, there's the F, there's the A, there's the 2, 1, 3. Like, it's very, very easy transportation. And very like accessible. Stonewall is also over here. This is considered the village. This is where, Black Lives Matter and, gay rights matter, trans rights matter. This is where this space is. I perceive this space as like a protective space, like a space where I feel I can be myself, I can see different things, I can do yoga, go to Strands, go to Trader Joe's, have a dance party, watch a performance, buy a crystal that's healing. I can do it all in this space. And you can definitely see the identity by the murals I showed. You can definitely see the affordance by the trains, all the people that are there. Unfortunately, due to COVID, you can't see the performances, and I can't show you how like queer life is very much a part of this place, because even though we see people, not a lot of people are going out. You're about to see a man so happy I'm recording. Look at him, he's so cute. This is the type of people I'm talking about. Family, not family, transracial. Like, I had a lot of transracial friends. Like, this is literally what this means to me is like very important because of the diversity that I see here. And class readings that I would use is definitely placement of place attachment. Gloria, the builder, safe place, you know, like, she always talks about it being emotional and being attached to it because it has an emotional pull and it defines your identity and it creates who you are. So, like, this clock is going to remind me when I was here, when it went to 2000s, and I got to live through that, and it went to a millennial. And now it's going towards when will we see climate change, which is a drastic change from, hey, look, a new world, a new place, a new opportunity, like, just like hope. Now it's a definition of how much we need to change in order to preserve this space, to make sure that this space is able to give people attachment and, you know, like, feelings and identity. Like, I want my nieces and nephews to be able to come here and I can be nostalgic and tell them, like, hey, this is where I was when the ball dropped. Virgin Records used to be on the corner. Let's go to the Strands bookstore. This is a trans woman. This is a trans man. Let's take this person's art. Let's make this a better place. Let's just, you know, preserve the spot for the othered, for the unheard, and provide justice.